Okay, so on to guitars part 3. I'm going to continue adding them as they show up in the song. So, looks like we have another verse guitar coming in. Of course we do. Let's hear what this one's doing. Soloing the wrong track. So that feels like it wants to go a little bit to the right, but let's EQ it first. Loop this section. EQ. Compress that. It's like they got a new tremolo pedal with as much tremolo as on these songs. All right, so there's that. Let's see what else we have added here. So in this pre-chorus section, looks like we have piano. Any other guitar parts sneaking in there? Doesn't look like it, not until the chorus. So. So we got piano as mid-side because this is my mid-side phase. Pun not intended, but I wish it were. I mean, I intended that pun. I'm going to group that. Command G. We'll call it piano sub. That way, whatever I do level-wise is going to affect all of them, and I can solo them all at once. That's beautiful. I'm going to take that and I'm going to send that out to a new track. I'm going to do that in a stereo. That way I can EQ it with just a stereo EQ. I'll call it piano sub. Solo safe it. Then drag it down. Now I can EQ it and compress it if I want. I do a little bit of compression on there. Maybe I'll grab a different compressor just to change things up. Or not. Who knows? Maybe we'll go with Jesus. Alpha Mix. God. Me do not disturb. All right. Let me get my ratio up. 2 to 1. So it's a little soft, so I'm going to boost the output of the Pro Q3. Right. Just to give it more gain going into the compressor. Let's hear that. Okay, that sounds good. I mean, the piano's gonna be really hot now, so let's bring it down. All right, that works. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to send that to the same reverb that I have the acoustic guitar going to. So I'm going to go out, choose bus, and choose acoustic verb. A little more than I used on the acoustic guitar, but I think it works for this section. Nice. We got a Rhodes. Oh, sounds like a Rhodes. Let's EQ that. Rhodes usually have a lot of rumble. Let's de-rumblify it. 24. Put it to the right a little bit. Sounds good. So in this next section, we have just a couple other guitars to add. Okay, so with those in there, let's EQ them, and since they're just doubled, I'm going to take one, dial it in, and then just paste those settings down. Yeah, tighten that up with the Renaissance compressor real quick. Ratio 2:1. All right, so that's in there. Let's just paste those down. Group those so I can adjust the levels together. Group. Call them mic, rhythm, chorus. Makes it a lot easier if you label them properly to find them later on. Bring that tremolo down a little bit. And one more guitar to add in here. Let's EQ that. and compress it. So I have the exact same guitar thing here. I'm just going to paste those settings from the intro guitar, this track here, into that right here, right here. I went to the right 62 on that one. Close enough. So it looks like I have all the guitars in, except for the clavinet. I'm going to add, let's do the lead guitar, because that comes in here, because every great song has a guitar solo. So, all right, sounds pretty good. There's an overlap, which is why it's on 2 tracks. Let's solo that, EQ it a little bit. We're almost done with everything else in here. So I'm going to compress that again. 2 to 1. And I'm going to paste those settings to the next track. So because it's just a same take, it's just overlapped for overdub purposes. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put those, and I'm going to submix those into a mono track, and I'll show you why here in a second. Again, so I have one fader, but another reason is I want to apply effects to that one. So I'm going to send it to new track, mono aux input, we'll call it lead guitar, sub, solo safe it. So now I can solo both those tracks, and you'll hear that overlap in there. So now I can actually take this sub and add effects from it. So I'm going to make a send from there. I'm going to add a little echo on there. Send to new track, mono, we'll call it lead guitar echo on there. Solo safe it, and now bring that up to like 15. Find a good echo to use. Delay, I got a few delays here. Maybe I will use this repeater. That's a digital one that's models different ones. This is part of the Slate bundle thing. Maybe I'll do that. Let's do eighth notes. dotted eighth notes. Feedback's mid. Ping pong it a little bit. Maybe hit analog mode. Anything else to do? Oh, it's just yeah. Let's hear how it sounds in a track. So the last thing we have to add is this clavinet here in the bridge. And there's a little guitar at the end. I'm not going to spend a lot of time worrying about that. Again, let's low cut 24. Let's hear how that sounds on the track. Alright, just check out the top here. Alright, so I think it sounds pretty great to start with. So that's going to be it for the videos for today. I'm going to do one more set of videos on vocals. It's going to be kind of the most important one to get the vocals to sit in there. And so I'm just dedicated one whole class to that. I know next week is not a class week, but I will post those so you can view them. And if you want, just send me an email and I'll post these to a YouTube link so you can check them out further, like on the summer when you've got some time to yourself, hopefully less stuck on the couch. And other than that, have yourselves a wonderful weekend.